Hey everybody, it's Pastor Chris once again coming to you with another children's sermon. I hope you have had a great week and have been able to get out and get a little bit active and experience God's creation because it does bring us such joy. I just want to say that I miss you and can't wait for the time that we're able to be back together once again to do these children's sermons in person and have all sorts of fun. But this week, I brought something with me, and I want to show it to you. See those right there? Those are seeds. And Jesus, once again, in our gospel lesson this week, is talking about seeds. He's talking about things in the garden and things to plant. He's talking about a number of things. He's telling parables this week, about 5 of them, but we're going to focus on just one, and we're going to focus on the parable of the mustard seed. And Jesus says that a man goes out and he plants a seed just like one of these in a field. And then he says that seed grows up into a shrub and then a tree, and so big that it can nest all the birds of the air. All the birds of the air can live there. And all from this one seed, the smallest of all the seeds. He's talking about a mustard seed. Now, I don't have a mustard seed here, but that doesn't matter. You can see how small these are. And he says that seed grows up into something so large that it gives such joy to so many creatures, that is what the kingdom of heaven is like. So imagine that that seed could grow into that tree. You see how big that tree is? That's the biggest tree in my yard. Kind of hard to believe, huh? That something so small and something so insignificant could grow up into something like that and do so much good. But that's what Jesus says the kingdom of heaven is like. And so, what does that mean for us? Well, it means that small things that we look at and we think that just won't amount to much, are really unimportant. They matter in the kingdom. They do amazing things. So something as small as just smiling at somebody when they're having a bad day, or just smiling at somebody when you don't know who they are, it can make such a big difference. We just don't know how much of a difference it can make. That just bringing just a little bit of food to share with the food pantry, or taking it over to the food pantry, that can make such a huge difference. What Jesus wants us to know is the small things in life, which we might not think will make a difference, make a huge difference. And that is what the kingdom of heaven is like. So that's good news. And when we hear good news, what can we do? Well, you're right, we can pray. So let's fold our hands and bow our heads and repeat after me. Dear Jesus, thank you so much for showing us the kingdom of heaven. Remind us always that little things can make a big difference to share your love with all the world. And all God's children said, amen. Once again, thank you so much for joining me. Again, I miss you. And remind mom and dad always to like, share, and subscribe, because if you liked it, there's a good chance that one of your friends will like it. And until next week, stay safe, be well. Bye-bye.